Exercise your mind in the Word of God. Answer the biblical questions within 10 seconds. For every correct answer, you'll earn 1 point. The bonus question is worth 5 points. At the end of the video, I want to know how many questions you got right. Welcome to the Marvelous Quiz channel. If you're new here, I invite you to subscribe because every week brings a new video like this. Now, I humbly ask for your like as we dive into the quiz. Question number 1. From which tribe did the priests, including the high priest, originate? Option A, Judah. Option B, Benjamin. Option C, Levi. Option D, Ephraim. Time on screen. The correct answer is option C, Levi. Many men from the tribe of Levi were called to be priests in the temples of Israel, but only one man, a descendant of Aaron, was called to be the high priest. The biblical answer is written in Exodus, chapter 28, verse 1. Question number 2. What was the focus of Nehemiah's work upon returning to Jerusalem? Option A, rebuilding the walls. Option B, reconstructing the temple. Option C, restoring the priesthood. Option D, reinstating God's law. Time on screen. The correct answer is option A, rebuilding the walls. Nehemiah, descendant of a family of deportees, comes to Jerusalem with the permission of the Persian king to put the house in order. Nehemiah's first task was to rebuild the city walls to protect it from intrusive neighbors. The biblical answer is written in Nehemiah, chapter 2, verse 11 to 20. Question number 3. To which city did David take Goliath as head? Option A, Jericho. Option B, Jerusalem. Option C, Bethlehem. Option D, Hebron. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, Jerusalem. David took the Philistines' head, took it to Jerusalem, and stored the Philistines' weapons in his own tent. The biblical answer is written in 1 Samuel, chapter 17, verse 54. Question number 4. During the time of the judges, which tribe of Israel was nearly wiped out in a tragic event involving a concubine? Option A, Benjamin. Option B, Judah. Option C, Levi. Option D, Ephraim. Time on screen. The correct answer is option A, Benjamin. The tribe of Benjamin, including women and children, was nearly decimated by other Israelite tribes at the Battle of Gibeah. The surviving men were separated, but allowed to marry women from other cities whose husbands had died, in order to allow the tribe to continue. The biblical answer is written in Judges, chapter 19, verse 21. Question number 5. Which left-handed judge sent a secret message to King Eglon and then assassinated him? Option A, Gideon. Option B, Ehud. Option C, Abdon. Option D, Barak. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, Ehud. Ehud killed Eglon and freed Israel from paying these taxes and fled to the mountains of Ephraim, where he gathered an army to defeat the Moabites who tried to cross the Jordan River. Thus, Israel achieved a period of peace for 80 years. The biblical answer is written in Judges, chapter 3, verse 15 to 23. Question number 6. Which judge made a hasty vow to God, resulting in him promising to sacrifice his own daughter? Option A, Gideon. Option B, Jephthah. Option C, Samson. Option D, Ehud. Time on screen. The correct answer is option B, Jephthah. Jephthah made a vow to the Lord, saying, "If you will indeed deliver the children of Ammon into my hands, whoever comes out of the door of my house first to meet me, when I return victorious over the children of Ammon, he will be of the Lord." Lord, and I offered him as a burnt offering. The biblical answer is written in Judges, chapter 11, verse 30 to 40. Question number 7. Which leader built the city of Nineveh? Option A. Ahab. Option B. Jehu. Option C. Hezekiah. Option D. Nimrod. Time on screen. The correct answer is option D. Nimrod. Nineveh is referred to as a city built by Nimrod, mighty hunter, and one of the descendants of Ham, son of Noah. The biblical answer is written in Genesis, chapter 10 verse 8 to 12. Question number 8. Why did Noah curse Ham's son, Canaan? Option A. Ham had stolen from his brothers. Option B. Ham refused to build the ark. Option C. Ham saw his father naked, he told his brothers. Option D. Ham had insulted his brothers. Time on screen. The correct answer is option C. Ham saw his father naked, he told his brothers. Ham, the father of Canaan, seeing his father's nakedness, went and told his two brothers, who were outside. Then Shem and Japheth took a cloak, put it on their own shoulders, and, walking backwards and with their faces turned away, they covered their father's nakedness, without being seen. The biblical answer is written in Genesis, chapter 9 verse 20 to 25. Question number 9. Which king foolishly displayed his treasures before foreign envoys, which led to a prophetic judgment from Isaiah? Option A. King Uzziah. Option B. King Jotham. Option C. King Ahaz. Option D. King Hezekiah. Time on screen. The correct answer is option D. King Hezekiah. And Hezekiah gave ear, and showed all his treasure house, the silver, and the gold, and the spices, and the best ointments, and his armory, and all that was found in his treasures. There was nothing that he did not show them, either in his house or in all his domain. The biblical answer is written in 2 Kings, chapter 20 verse 12 to 19. Question number 10. What was the primary role of the judges in Israel? Option A. Ruling as kings. Option B. Offering sacrifices. Option C. Preaching in synagogues. Option D. Delivering Israel from their enemies. Time on screen. The correct answer is option D. Delivering Israel from their enemies. Judges refers to the leaders of the tribes of Israel who were chosen by God or the people to free the Israelites from their enemies. Judges were more similar to military leaders than to actual judges who dealt with questions of law. The biblical answer is written in Judges, chapter 2 verse 16 to 18. Before we move on to the bonus question, subscribe to our channel so you don't miss any of our videos. Now let's go to the bonus question, worth 5 points. Answer correctly. Which prophet was taken up to heaven in a whirlwind and left his cloak for his successor? Time on screen. The correct answer is Elijah. It happened that while they were walking and talking, a chariot of fire and horses of fire separated from each other, and Elijah ascended into heaven in a whirlwind. The biblical answer is written in 2 Kings, chapter 2 verse 11 to 14. We are reaching the end of our quiz. Now, tell me in the comments how many questions you got right. If you answered more than 8 questions correctly, you had an excellent result. I hope you enjoyed our content. May God bless each one of you who hit the like button. A big hug to everyone and see you in the next video.